All right, I'm here.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
I think it's just us today.
Just
Blue.
a second.
Yeah.
Right. So can you repeat that?
I think it's just us today.
The two of us?
Yep.
What happened to the rest?
I think everyone's busy today.
Seriously. All right. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I already did my workout because I had some things to do otherwise. But yeah, we just keep going like that. So we're doing legs and abs, right?
Yep.
All right. So do some stretching and a warm up.
I stretched.
All right. So do the warm up. Do 5 squats, just regular ones.
Yep. 5 squats.
Yeah, just regular squats. But as I suggest, don't keep your arms like that.
Oh yeah, I keep it.
Yeah, keep them like that.
Yeah,
like this. And try to keep your shoulders down and back as well. Yeah, do a couple of them, 5 or 6 the most. Just to get it warmed. All right. So do hip thrusts. 5 reps is good. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
That's enough. And you can do also warm up for your calves because they tend to get So do some calf raises. 5, 6 calf. You can do both. Just do 5, 6 reps and that's enough. And we're gonna start off with Bulgarian split squats.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that's it. Get a chair and start with split squats.
Split squats.
Yeah. Remember when you place your feet behind you? Yeah. But can you do them from the side because I can have a better view that way. That's right. 10 reps on each side. But I think your feet should go way behind you so that you should do actually something like a 90-degree angle when you squat down. Yeah.
Like that?
Now actually move your feet even further away from you. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fun. And go as deep as possible and squat with your ass, not with your leg, actually. Wait. Let me show you what I mean. Last time we did it better, actually.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe because you only saw my front view. Last time it was just like this.
I know. Look at. Fuck. Where should I place that? Can you hear me? Like.
Yeah, I can hear you. Just that's fine.
All right. Just.
Yeah.
I suppose you can see me as well.
Mhm.
Right. So you see the chair, right?
Yeah.
Right. So look at that. You're not. Can you see my profile?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So don't do that.
Yeah.
No. Don't do that. Do
Yeah.
that.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, forgot about it. Okay.
Yeah. Squat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Switch legs.
Okay.
10 reps on each side. This is gonna be harder when you switch legs because this is also stressing the other leg as well. 2, 3. Go down. Don't go forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. You see the difference? You need
Painful.
to be going. This is like an extended range of motion single leg
Yeah.
squat. You're basically squatting down, not like the
Yeah.
front squat with a barbell. You're squatting
Uh-huh.
down, not front. And what's up with it, bro?
Oh, I need aircon.
Also, yeah. One thing, try to so one leg is working, the other one is resting. So try to rest it on the chair. Don't step with it on the chair. Rest it.
Rested on the chair, like.
You know what I mean? So this is the difference. No, don't put it like that. Put it like that.
Yeah, like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was just painful because it was a wooden chair.
Yeah, I've done it on concrete as well, and
Oh my gosh.
but step a little, and it's a tough exercise, so feel free to take a few extra breaths if you need to.
Yeah. All good, I'm ready.
All right, so go ahead.
Oh,
But step a little ahead. Step a little ahead. Yeah. Right. 1, 2, and contract at the top. 3, that's right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. 10.
Oh.
So a good indication is 1, to feel your hamstrings and your ass as well. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Come on, keep going. 8, 9, and last one. 10. That's right. It hurts, right?
It hurts. It hurts.
I did the exact same exercise as my first exercise for today's leg workout.
I remember last week I was like sore for 4 days.
Yeah.
4 or 5 days, and I was like, oh my god, I couldn't even walk properly.
Which is really awkward because you're doing only body weight.
Yeah.
But again, my advice especially for upper body and for upper body pull and for push as well, is to get a pair of bands or whatever, or a TRX, or it's not that expensive. And
we went to try to look for the bands, and then I don't know what the thing you wanted me to get, but they were sold out everywhere.
You want me to recommend something? I'll send you a link of
just send me a link. Yeah.
All right, let's do it like that, because I have I think there are three sets of different resistance, and they're pretty tough. I've been using them for a few years now. Yeah, no cracks, nothing. And super.
Wow.
Yeah. So, are you ready? So we're doing 4 sets here. Don't forget about it. So yeah. If you want, you can also, just like I said, take a few breaths in between. Just for breath. Step ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't go forward, drop down. 9, and last one. 10. All right, so I got a question.
Yeah.
For example, you're squatting with your left leg, and your right leg is resting behind you. So
yeah,
are you feeling your right leg working as well?
Yeah, my left leg is mainly the one that's working, and then the right
you
leg.
can also feel tension on your right leg as well.
Not that much. So I'd be squeezing it. So
No. You're doing it right. All right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Most beginners actually tend to squat more with their resting, with their supporting leg, than with actually working leg.
Oh, that was a trick question there.
Yeah.
I was sort of like, yeah, that's my right one. Yes.
You're doing it right. If you're feeling actually, I mean it. If you feel your supporting leg working during the other leg while the other leg is working, you're actually cheating, and you're turning it into a bilateral exercise, which is not the purpose of it.
Okay.
So you can also do some stretching. I mean, get to the bottom position of a squat and hold it for a few seconds if you need to.
What did you say like this?
Yeah, but yeah, try to intentionally push down with your ass. Yeah,
Okay.
hold that for 10 to 15 seconds, not more, because static stretching for longer periods of time actually weakens the muscle, and you won't be able to finish effectively your workout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by far, this is even to me personally, this is better than the pistol squat. Don't know if you're familiar with it.
Nope.
The pistol squat is basically a one-leg squat. You're not supporting your other leg anywhere, so you're basically squatting with your other leg stretched in front of you. It's a pretty tough exercise, but it's more of a like the one-arm push-up, more of an ego exercise than actually. But it's good.
Okay. All right. What next?
So this is the last set.
That's it.
Yeah, you already did 3 sets. This is the 4th set. But step ahead. Step ahead. Yeah, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Squeeze at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Contract at the top. Don't forget that. 8, 9, and last one. 10. That's it. Now you can get to the bottom of a squat position. Yeah. And as I said, try to push down a little backwards. A little. Hold that for 10, 15 seconds. And also, one thing that I don't know if it really helps, but helps with mentality of recovery, is to not sit. I mean, yeah, not sit on a chair or whatever, and to wait for the next set to come.
Okay.
What I mean is to walk. I'm walking all the time, basically, especially between sets and when I'm doing leg workouts. So I'm trying to get the blood going throughout the entire time.
Oh, my legs feel dead already.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is why you don't need actually 1,000 exercises or sets.
So is it
even
true
when
that
you're doing what?
is it true that training legs means you gain more muscle overall, the whole body?
Yeah, yes, it is. I mean,
Oh,
lower body movements like
yeah.
squats and like
Yeah.
deadlifts, because deadlifts is primary a lower body movement. It's not a primary back movement. Tend to overload the muscles more than actually, for example, the bench press or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But just don't overdo it. I think we had that conversation at the beginning, or similar one. I mean, you see that your legs start growing a lot, and actually your upper body starts getting smaller. It's not getting smaller, but visually, just step back a little from your leg training. So if you're doing, let's say, 4 or 5 exercises, cut off one of those exercises. Cut off the volume or the intensity. Just continue training legs, but don't do that with that intensity or with this amount of volume. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it could be quite the opposite. You know, you could
Yeah.
have a impressive upper body but chicken legs. So yeah. So now we doing squats, just regular squats. You should be able to complete 4 sets of 15 reps, but I want them nice and slow, all the way
Yeah.
down, all the way up.
Okay.
And I hit. Again, try to give me a view from the side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, is that done?
4 more.
Oh, more?
12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's it. As you can see, we're not going to failure because it's not necessary at the moment, especially with legs. To collapse or whatever. And we try to do a total of 4 exercises, which means Bulgarian split squats, regular squats, hip thrust, and calf raises for legs. That we're doing ab training, and that should be enough for your legs. Anyway. Yeah. How much you weigh at the moment? Your personal body weight?
75 kilos.
75 kilos. That's good. That's good. When I started, I was 50.
50?
50 kilos, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
What? 75 kilos, but yeah, I think it's because of belly.
Don't worry about body fat. I mean, body fat percentage that much. If you're not gonna compete, and if your structure is like mine, because my structure is super thin, and to be as big as possibly can, I need to remain a higher level of body fat. Of course, not to be fat or whatever, but something like what's called the bear mold. You know. Yeah, whenever I go below 10% body fat, I look skinny, especially with clothes on. And I just don't like it. Some people prefer to be shredded. I've been 5% body fat, and I can tell I look damn good without clothes. But with my clothes on, I look like shit, like I'm not training at all. And I usually don't walk around naked.
Yeah. I just want to look like Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America is around, I think it's 12% body fat or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's all about illusions. Whenever you're ready, start with second set.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's enough. And left of this exercise. Yeah.
How do I know my body fat?
That's super relative. I mean, you just I think you've seen those pictures of people, let's say a guy with 1% body fat, 5% body fat, and stuff like that. So that's the easiest way to calculate your body fat, because this thing can vary. There are clippers that measure body fat, but for example, every body is different. You can store body fat in your chest. I can have more body fat in my lower back, stuff like that. So that's not optimal. Go completely visual. That's how I do it. Of course, there are professional methods, but you gotta pay.
So how do I get rid of this body fat right here?
That's all about. I mean, that's eating. It's not about your training. Yeah. It's all about calories. Don't trust anyone who says that you need to be on a lower carb diet or keto or whatever. It's all about calories. You need to be eating less than you spend. That's it. It's as simple as it is. But no one will.
So what am I spending right now?
You need to be. All right. So this is how I determine my calorie expenditure. So, for example, I try to eat the same thing I usually eat for a week. Let's say for a week.
Yeah.
I count the calories for each and every day. And all right, at the end of the week, I see if I maintain my body weight or I increase or decrease my body weight.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If I maintain my body weight, so if I start the week with 85 kilos and end the week with 85 kilos and consume on average 3,000 calories per day, this means that I'm expending 3,000 calories per day. So if I want to get shredded or lose fat or whatever you want to call it, I need to go below that. So I start consuming, but you don't need to, I mean, you must do it periodically. So you start decreasing by 200 calories per day, then you start decreasing with 200 calories extra, which means basically that if you're consuming on a daily basis, most of the time 3,000 calories per day, you need to be eating less. For example, 2,500. Yeah, it's super simple. You just have to estimate your calories, your calorie intake. That's it.
All right, I'll try to do that. Well, I'll just eat less.
Yeah, you can try to eat less. You can follow or do your third set, and we'll speak again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's enough. 1 set left.
I feel dizzy.
And when you try to eat less, try not to substitute your bigger portions with, let's say, fat.
So I've actually been eating pea protein, like taking it out throughout the day. Is that right?
Can you repeat that?
Pea protein shake. It's basically like protein.
Yeah, you can do. I've taken pea protein shakes.
Yeah. It's funny because it's actually cheaper, and it's like for some reason in 100 grams it's got 70 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. So I just put it in a bottle of water and I take it out throughout the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I'll be taking on more calories, so I should be eating less because of that.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
if you're about
Uh-huh.
to even protein builds fat, no matter what they
Yeah.
say, which means if you're gonna throw in some protein shakes throughout your day, you need
Yeah.
to ditch something else.
Okay.
So, for example, if you eat if you consume a protein shake, let's assume it's 100 calories, you
Yeah.
need to get rid of something that's equal or even bigger or richer in calories. For example,
Yeah.
that's a pure example, but you get the point. If you eat bread, bread is not bad actually.
Mm-hmm.
But if you eat bread or eat sandwiches, if you eat 4 sandwiches in the morning, get rid of one
Mm-hmm.
of those sandwiches or two
Oh,
slices of bread. Get them away.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I eat rice, veggies, meat, but okay, I'll just cut.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
What?
But I'll just cut. I'll just eat
Yeah.
like 75% of what I usually eat, like in the bowl,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then
Something like
start
that.
with that. Oh, I'm
Try
also
try that.
hungry.
Hunger is a big problem, but try to drink water.
Okay. So like,
Yeah.
should I be eating more during the day? Like, I think a lot of people say eat more in little bites throughout the day versus eating 3
That's
meals a
complete
day.
nonsense. That's complete
Oh, okay.
nonsense.
Okay.
If you're someone like me, if you
Yeah.
eat smaller portions but more portions throughout the day, you're gonna
Yeah.
end up eating a lot more because, yeah,
Yeah.
I've tried it for years, and I can tell
Yeah.
you this that I'm hungry all the time, and
Yeah. Me too.
for some reason, I'm increasing my portions
Yeah.
and my frequency of eating, and I end up
Yeah. Because
gaining fat.
I think that's exactly the same as me. Like, I was scared that because I feel hungry, that means I'm eating away at myself.
Mhm.
And there's not enough protein to build the muscle. So I was like, oh, if I'm hungry, then I have to eat because that means I need to build muscle. But then I
The
think I
only
end
thing
up just
that
eating
counts
more.
is your protein, your
Yeah.
fats, your carbs throughout the entire day within that time frame, 24 hours. The rest
How
doesn't
much
matter.
how much protein
But
do I need a day?
well, depending on the quality of the protein, but I'd
Mm.
say no less than 80 grams of protein per day, no less than that.
So
And
like what? Because I mainly eat vegetables and rice, so not a lot of protein. That's why I'm taking pea protein, but that's already 70 grams of protein per 100 grams. So if I take 100 grams of that pea protein a day, then I'm
I
pretty
wouldn't
much all
recommend
sorted.
that.
No?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
So try to your protein intake should be 80% of food and 20% of supplements like protein, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you prefer a plant-based diet, or
Yeah.
you're not a vegan, right?
Not a vegan. I just prefer veggies.
All right. So that's awesome. So if you prefer more plant-based or vegetarian or whatever, you can eat beans,
Yeah.
lentils. I love them. Chickpeas,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely love them. And you can also eat whole grains. Whole grains are
Mm-hmm.
rich in protein and also vitamins. And
Mm.
let's not forget about what matters the most is the bioavailability of the protein, which means
Mm.
it's not about how much you eat, but how much you actually absorb, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the protein that is that has the highest bioavailability is the egg
Mm-hmm.
protein. So you need to be eating
Okay.
eggs, but
Okay.
eat whole eggs. Actually, start with your last set because you're too long with that rest, and I'm gonna continue with that afterwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. All right. So next one is the hip thrust. Yeah, eat whole eggs, eat milk, especially if you have access to yogurt. Greek yogurt has 9 to 10 grams of protein per 100 grams, and they're fairly easy to eat 100 grams of yogurt.
I can't just replace. I can't just replace all those eggs and yogurt with like protein, pea protein.
No, you don't. I mean, it's not right because pea protein is it's actually an ingredient or a supplement. It's a food actually, but it's not a real source of food. You need real sources of food. This should make the majority of your protein and carbs and everything intake. So
okay.
Yeah, if you
So
don't want to eat,
that means like, so how much protein shake should I take a day then?
1 to 2
max. So that's like, because one serve is about 30 grams of protein, so that's 2 serves is 60 grams.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat up to, if you weigh 75 kilos, you can eat up to 150, 60 or 70 or 80 grams of protein per day. That's I mean, that's good. The minimum is 1 gram per kilo of body weight. 1 gram.
Okay.
So it means the minimum for you is 75.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the point. And also, I believe that we all should eat meat, fish as well. So meat and fish have an average of 25 grams of protein per 100 grams, which is great. And despite of all arguments and studies and stuff like that and scientific researches, you can also eat soy.
Yeah. So what's the research that says against soy?
They say that it contains estrogen and will make you gain female hormones, and you're gonna grow man boobs and stuff like that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I eat tofu and soy all the time.
Soy contains probably the most protein of all foods known to mankind. And I have soy bites, actually. I buy them often. And they contain 50% protein. That's ridiculous. 50% protein.
Wow.
Yeah, soy bites. I do them with vegetables, frozen and fresh, doesn't matter. And they taste like meat, basically. They're delicious. I love them. And they contain 50% protein. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so much.
So
like, I'm surprised like pea protein has 70 grams of protein.
Yeah, there's also rice protein, hemp protein. By the way, hemp protein is the closest to human body's protein, but it's
human what?
Hemp.
Hemp is close to human what?
Close to the human protein. I mean, the closest to the human protein by structure. Okay. Yeah. So, but it's expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead with the hip thrust.
Ah.
10 to 12 reps, but let's start with 10 reps. Just try to squeeze as hard as you can at the top and slowly lower down. You can be explosive on the way up, but slowly lower down. That's right. 4, 5, 6. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. That's right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Ready? Yeah. So that's the nutrition part. And of course, don't forget the training, the working out. Because when you're training at home, you gotta be creative, as you can see. We're using different sorts of
Do,
chairs
do,
and broomsticks,
do you
whatever.
think someone could completely replace the gym with home workouts and still
I
get big?
do it. I do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. Do you go to the gym or do you just do it at home?
I haven't been to the gym besides from training people actually
Oh, wow.
for
Okay.
for probably year and a half.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but this is where it gets really fun. Uh, if you think that you're gonna look like a bodybuilder, you won't. But the chances are 90% of the time you won't look a bodybuilder, even if you go to the gym. So yeah, the thing is, people think that when you train at home, you just do push-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that.
No.
But that's not the
Yeah.
case at all. First thing
No.
is, I have a pull-up bar, which is the number one investment in my opinion, because I don't know and I am not aware of any other exercise to replace pull-ups.
Hmm.
Any exercise. Then I have gymnastics rings.
Hmm.
And let me give you an example. I haven't been to the gym training for a year and a half.
Hmm.
And last time I did, uh, just to remember, I'm not lying, but anyway, I did 10 reps of, I think it was an incline bench, but I
Hmm.
may be lying. But yeah, of 100 kilos, 10 reps, 100 kilos.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the gym for a year and a half. Then
Wow.
went back
Yeah.
to the gym. I've been training only with gymnastics rings, especially for
Yeah.
chest and with bands.
Yeah.
And I did 120 kilos for 12 reps, and I had more in the tank.
Wow.
So actually, what's more surprising is my strength actually increased, didn't
Yeah.
decrease. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
So
because people don't actually have to go to the gym. That's why I found it more convenient. Like that's the thing. I was actually surprised that home gym can get hit all the spots and still make me so sore.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about the execution. I mean, do your next set because we're forgetting about the workout. It's all about the execution of the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. That's it. 2 sets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I also had a few bets and stuff like that. For example, with the overhand tricep extension, but with the extended range of motion,
Hmm.
there was this gym bro that argued with me that my tricep is really big. Uh, it's all, I mean, it's related to genetics as well, but I train him really hard
Uh-huh.
as well.
Hmm.
Uh, so this was this guy that argued with me that I'm still doing some sort of barbells and dumbbells and machines for my tricep to look it like that, which is not the case. I'm doing it entirely in my home or in the
Uh-huh.
park or whatever. So I asked him to do 12 reps of tricep extension the way I do, and I did 12 reps. He couldn't do 6. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same as well. Like I've been going to the gym 7, 8 years, and then um, like I do big weights, but then it's like, oh, okay, but it never really changes the look or
Mm-hmm.
anything. Yeah. But now it's like, oh, I can actually notice a big difference. Like, look, still like I notice my arms are a bit bigger now as well.
Yeah, it's all about these are all things I repeat all the time. It's mind muscle connection number one. So it's the feeling. Next thing is the tension on the muscle, because no matter what you do, you're not a power lifter. If your goal is to build muscle, you're not a power lifter. You can
Mm.
bench 200 kilos. You can deadlift 500 kilos.
But this doesn't necessarily mean that you're building muscle. You lift weights, but
Yeah.
you can bench with your elbows and with your
Yeah.
shoulders and with your ass and stuff like that.
Mm.
Most pro bodybuilders don't use heavy weights the way we do. We regular people do. Of course, you gotta
Yeah.
be strong, but tension and volume in combination with
Yeah.
weights is what builds muscle.
Yeah, because like what I'm doing, like when I'm at the gym with you, I do lower weights, but I'm doing it slower, and I'm feeling it much more, and I'm getting more gains.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is why you hear stuff like from people like, I don't like the bench press because the bench press doesn't build the chest. No,
Mm.
it's building the chest. You're not doing it right in order to feel the chest working.
Mm.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Get started on the third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. And if you're gonna train at home and you really miss the big weights, you can do the following: get yourself a nice and really hard and strong backpack, or a belt with chains or whatever. Stuff that thing with weights and start lifting heavier weights. You can do weighted pull-ups. I mean, my pull-up bar handles up to 150 kilos, I think. Yeah, and I also have a backpack somewhere around here. And if I want to start with heavier weights, I can just put some weights on it. I mean, I have some disassembled dumbbells with around 50 kilos, I think. I can easily put 50 kilos on my back and start pushing, doing push-ups, for example, or pulls with that.
Okay.
You got to be creative. It's not easy, and most of the time, for example, with shoulders, you're weak, for example, you're just starting out. You go to the gym, pick some light dumbbells, and start pressing, right? But if you're training at home, and you got to be creative with progressions as well. For example, my main exercise for shoulders is the handstand push-up. But if you can, what do you do if you cannot do a handstand push-up? You do pike presses. You do easier variations of it. You know, it's all about progression. If you cannot do pull-ups, what do? You do assisted pull-ups. That's it. And it's not about making the exercise easier. It's about making it harder, actually. That's the thing. So whenever you're ready, start with your last set. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze your butt. 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the last one, keep the contraction for a few seconds. All right, that's it.
It doesn't feel like much.
What?
It doesn't feel like much, that particular exercise. Yeah, but then like a few days later, I feel it in my butt later. That's the funny thing.